Okay, roadies, we're doing something a little different right now because let me tell you, I had this episode already. Like I was at my number two must see, right? So I got through all my honorable mentions, all the way up to my must sees, and I realized the whole time I had closed my computer, and so the audio wasn't recording. Yeah, I was my patience was real thin, so I had to stop. So now we're gonna look at this right now. As I do this, we're gonna go ahead and turn that Xeon. I am going to take these off. Everything sounds good. Everything is recording. We saw it. We saw it. Okay. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna set these right there. Everything good. Okay, let's begin. Welcome back to the road trip, y'all. My name is Tommy Russell Jr., and this is the artist you should know for Coachella 2024 Sunday edition. Now, if you have not seen Friday and Saturday, I need you to pause, go to those episodes, and then return, okay? Because you need to understand how we got to where we are today, y'all. I am so excited because Sunday is actually stacked up Sunday for me. Like, Sunday is absolutely my day. Sorry, I'm flipping through my notes right now because I need to get to our honorable mentions. Yeah, it is stacked up Sunday, y'all. I'm so excited for Sunday. There are some incredible artists on Sunday that have me, like, jumping out my skin. Okay, and the unfortunate part is some of my faves are gonna be, I know, at the main stage, and I really want great spots for them. So I'm really hoping that we end up getting artist pass and not VIP passes, because if you haven't been to Coachella before, or this is your first year going as VIP specifically, you're still in with GA. Yeah, there's no special standing room for VIP wristbands, just artist pass. So I'm praying we get artist pass, because then I can kind of hop around from stage to stage a lot easier. As opposed to having to, like, go through the crowds and like really get in there and then camping out. I just don't want to do all that this year. I want to just go and see everybody that I want to see. But this tends to happen when my girl is at the main stage. I always end up like stuck. So I'm hoping that's not the case this time. But yeah, so this is stacked up Sunday. I really want to brush through these honorable mentions, but I want to give a shout out to Nicole Caramella. That's her username here on YouTube. She's a roadie. She told me she could hear me talk about music for 3 hours. Shout out to you, baby, because I feel like most people can't hear me talk for more than 5 minutes. So thank you. I love you. She's an ultimate roadie. I love that. I absolutely love that. Thank you. But in this case, I am going to try to shoot through these. I have 16 honorable mentions. So, baby, when I tell you I'm saying names, point, move on. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then I want to spend more time on these must-see artists because I just really love them. But at the same time, these people that are honorable mentions, I really like them as well. It's just a matter of, numbers-wise, how can I fit all these people in there? I also might do a vlog over like a stacked-up day to show you what it's like having to run from stage to stage to stage. It's a lot, and it's not something that I'm built for anymore. So I might make a vlog of that. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop into the honorable mentions for Sunday, Coachella 2024 Artists You Should Know. All right, y'all. At number 16, we have, and I'm reading it straight off the page, baby. At number 16, BB Tricks, okay? She's a Spanish Ice Spice. Period. All right. Number 15, we have Eddie Zuko. He is a Chicano singer-songwriter, fine as hell. Period. Number 14, we have Barry Can't Swim. He's a Scottish music producer. Check out the song How It Feels. Yeah, I like that one. At number 13, we have Taking Back Sunday. Taking Back Sunday is a 2000s emo, alt-rock, post-hardcore band. So if that sounds like your vibe, go ahead and check them out. At number 12, we have Fol Amor. Okay, y'all know my French is terrible. But he's a French DJ producer, more so disco house, a groove, also fine as hell. Is there a theme going on? Okay. Number 11, we have Coi Leray, okay? Coi Leray is a rapper, singer. She actually has some great bops. She does a lot of good dancing. She has a stage presence about her. You probably know who she is based on TikTok. But she's giving what needs to be gave. Go check her out if you want to. At number 10, y'all, we have Two Shell. Two Shell is a DJ duo. I don't know. These niggas are weird. Weird as fuck. And I love it. I love it. Okay. I don't know what they're doing. I like the sound. The aesthetic is weird and weird in the best way. That's the best I can give you. So go ahead and check them out and see if it's a vibe. Yeah, because I'm feeling something about them. I just can't put my finger on it exactly. All right, y'all. At number 9, we have Miss Tita Lau. Miss Tita Lau is a DJ. She is also fly as fuck. Okay, y'all know I love my fly as fuck DJs, girl. She's a DJ producer. I love the vibe that she's giving. She's gonna make you move, absolutely. And one thing I did see was that she had a show where she had limited phone use. Love that because she's all about being in the moment, being in the experience of it all, feeling the vibe. Let's ride the wave together, y'all. I love that. I love that. So go ahead and check out Miss Tita Lau if you got the opportunity. All right, y'all. At number 8, we have Miss Carlita. She kind of does like Turkish psychedelia and rock, blends that into electronic music. She's classically trained. She's a multi-instrumentalist. And by appearance, you would think she's just like this chill homegirl. Yeah, but baby has so many assets to her, and her music is a vibe. So yeah, go check out Miss Carlita if you have the opportunity. At number 7, y'all, we have Artbat. Artbat is a DJ producer duo. They're Ukrainian. Definitely a vibe, and it's very much a heavy trance. You're gonna go in the trance, baby. Y'all know how I feel about going in it, right? They're giving you that. Absolutely a vibe. Absolutely 2 DJs you need to check out. So yeah, Artbat. At number 6, y'all, we have Mdou Mokhtar. Mdou Mokhtar is a Niger artist. He grew up in Niger. Actually, fun fact, he built his first guitar out of bicycle cords. Okay? Exactly. Yeah, innovative, baby. But the sound is so unique, but dope and like familiar, but also new. I don't know. Let me give you some points, and I'm gonna just read it off real quick because these are words that I don't really know how to pronounce. Okay, so he sings in Tamashek, which is the language, and then he plays guitar in Takamba and Asuf styles. I don't really know what that means, but I'm telling you one thing about him, 2 things for sure. The motherfucker can play. He could play. Like, it almost gives me, and I know they're completely different cultures, but like this Carnatic kind of sound. But he is playing the guitar in like this rock style, but also this Asuf and Takamba styles. But he is shredding. He's shredding. I love it. I'm probably going to absolutely go see him. Definitely a vibe. Definitely something you should check out if you want something new in your life. All right, y'all. At number 5, we have Latin Mafia. Latin Mafia is comprised of 3 brothers. 2 are singers. 1 is a producer. They're like singer-songwriters, R&B-ish, rap, pop, trap. Like, they're giving what needs to be gave. I absolutely love their vibe. They're also very attractive. But definitely a vibe, y'all. Definitely some people you should check out if you need a little spice in your life, okay? At number 4, y'all, we have J Balvin. Some might call him the Prince of Reggaeton. He's gonna make you move. He's gonna make you get up. It's gonna be turned up. It's gonna be a time. The set is gonna be elaborate and just like fun. When I saw him in 2019, me and the bestie Eileen ran to go see him, and we got in trouble because we ran off. But y'all, absolutely a vibe. Absolutely a time. Yeah, it's just, J Balvin is that guy, and you should absolutely go check him out if you get the opportunity. At number 3, y'all, we have the one and only Miss Jhené Aiko, y'all. The princess, she is just, she's amazing. She's an R&B singer-songwriter. Prepare to step into a place of toxic serenity, okay? You're gonna get those old cuts of toxicity and the shit she's been through and the love and the stacks and the fuck yous. But also, we're stepping into a new place where she's with Big Sean. She has her children. Well, she has children, yes. But I think they have a new baby, if I'm not mistaken, at least a year, couple years old. But yeah, she's just in a good place. She's doing sound bowls. She's like just in a vibe, you know? So I'm interested to see what that's going to be. I've seen her already. But yeah, I think that if you need just that vibe, you need that voice, you need that love, but you need that toxicity in your life, go see Miss Jhené Aiko. For sure. All right, y'all. At number 2, we have John Summit. And I'm not going to get much into him. If you want to hear more about John Summit, go check out my Friday Artist You Should Know video. And I talk all about him, okay? But he will be there on Friday doing a set with Dom Dalla because they are together as Everything Always. Love John Summit. Love John Summit. Love John Summit. Go check out that video if you want to hear more. All right, y'all. At number 1 of the honorable mentions is Anima. And the only reason Anima's not on my must-see list is because I am going to see him on Saturday at the new Quasar stage, so I'm not tripping about that. But if you don't have Anima on your list somewhere throughout the weekend, baby, and especially for weekend 1, y'all aren't going to be able to see him at the Quasar stage, so I definitely recommend going to see his set on Sunday. Visuals are groundbreaking, baby. Groundbreaking. The music got me into that trance state type of music. You know, I like that trance. I like that shit. I'd just be locked in, baby. Locked in. And then you look up and you see the visuals and it's be like, whoa. And then you come back down because they take the visuals away. It's just a perfect blend of everything. And I'm excited what he's going to do. I'm pretty sure they're going to put him at the Sahara just because, like, that's the only place that can really house what he's putting on. But yeah, I absolutely recommend going to see Anima. If nothing else, like, you need to go see Anima, y'all. Yeah. A time. All right, y'all. So that wraps up my honorable mentions. I hope I shot through those well succinctly. I gave you enough to be like, you know what? I don't know what this nigga's talking about, but I'm going to go check it out and see what he's. All right, Rowdy. So, we're having a little glitch with technological things. Technological. Why did I say it like that? But we're having a tech issue, but I'm believing everything is still working. Everything's still running smoothly. It's recording right. It's just a glitch. I don't know. Maybe it's a Wi-Fi thing. Also, I got rid of this little string that was poking up out my head. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive into the must-see artists for Sunday, Coachella 2024. Also, before I continue, say hello to Pikachu, okay? I know he's been just sitting here quietly, but my besties, Chris and Eileen, got me Pika while they were in Japan. I guess you can only get this version of him at a specific airport in Japan, so shout out to them. Pika lives with me, and yeah, he's going to stay in all of the videos from now on. But anyway, number 10, Miss Olivia Dean. Miss Olivia Dean is an English neo-soul singer. She's a singer-songwriter as well. And she's Jamaican and Guyanese, all right? She's definitely given what needs to be gave. She learned how to play the piano and the guitar, self-taught at the age of 16. And then she describes her music as, and let me make sure I get this right, devastating heartbreak ballads and sing-along self-love anthems, all right? And then let me give you some accolades of hers as well. In 2021, she got Breakthrough Artist of the Year by Amazon Music. In 2023, she was selected as BBC Music's Introducing Artist of the Year. All right, her middle name is Lauren, spelled the same way as Miss Lauryn Hill, because that was her parents' favorite artist. So, baby, she's definitely leading the charge. She's doing what needs to be done. The vocals are pristine. Her presence is amazing. She just seems like such a vibe. You have to check her out. Definitely a little R&B kind of moment that we need at Coachella. We need more of this at Coachella. Coachella, we need more. Come on, let's go. There was a time. Let's bring that back, okay? But Miss Olivia Dean is giving what needs to be gave, and if you need a moment like that at Coachella, definitely go check her out. All right, y'all. At number 9, we have BICEP. BICEP is an Irish electronic DJ producer duo. Okay? And they're definitely giving, let me get this right, deep introspective trance house is how I'm describing it. Y'all know somebody in the house genre has to give me some real subgenres, because I just be making up what I hear and I just kind of put it in a place, right? So that's what it's giving to me, all right? It's made up of Andrew Ferguson and Matthew McBriar. They're childhood friends. They started a blog called Feel My Bicep where they kind of posted old deep cuts of like house, techno, disco tracks for people to enjoy online. And then from there, they just went on to becoming DJs, right? Something really interesting about them is that it's not necessarily their music per se that has me hooked, actually. It's more so the experience. And I say this because you need to check out their Glue and Apricots performance at Glastonbury in 2022. it's the performance, it's the experience, it's the comments. Just look at the comments alone on that YouTube video and how people speak about the performance, how they say the music heals them, like it's healing, and evokes emotion and like an experience. It's just, I really want to see them for the experience that they're going to produce. That is the biggest thing of all when it comes to BICEP that has me sold. And obviously, the channel is literally about performance, right? And so this seems like a performance that cannot be missed, at least what the people are saying. And so I'm putting them on there. I'm absolutely putting BICEP on there. I'm absolutely going to try to swing by and see what they've got going on, because I think if you can create such a unanimous following and such a like everybody that goes is saying the same thing about how unique and how magical the experience is, then baby, it is that. It is that, and I have to go see that. So if this is sounding like a vibe for you, if BICEP is giving you or a little taste of what it sounds like you want, baby, go ahead, check them out, and go to Coachella and see them. Absolutely go see them, because I don't think your time will be wasted at all. All right, y'all. Number 8, we have DJ Seinfeld. DJ Seinfeld is a Swedish DJ producer. I found him actually during the quarantine. My bestie, Sev and Mike, they had a Coachella at the house. And so we were watching a bunch of just live performances and jamming our hearts away. And she played DJ Seinfeld. Oh, Sev, thank you very much, baby, because I had a time and I really just fell in love with his music. Now, an interesting thing about him, and I feel like this is becoming a common theme amongst like DJs that I really like, is like I don't really like their standalone music. You know, I'm not like really engaging in that. I really love their live performances. And the best example I can give is like in 2021, DJ Seinfeld put out an album, Mirrors. That was giving more like lo-fi disco, and actually I have it written down, the things that I felt: lo-fi disco, trance, tech house. Okay, but then he did a Boiler Room in Sydney 2 weeks ago, and that was giving nasty freak disco dance house. Okay. And then a year ago, he did a performance for the Lot Radio, and he did like instrumental jazz, disco, funk, tech house. Again, I'm making these subgenres up. Okay. But all of those are such different vibes, and yet I love the two performances better. The Sydney one, that was really more my vibe. But yeah, I don't know. And I think what it is the last interview I could find, and really one of the only videos I could find of him interviewing, was him talking about that he doesn't necessarily subscribe to a specific sound, but he more so builds his music and sets around what he's listening to in the moment, what is inspiring him in the moment. And so I think that might be why I like his live sets better, is because it just fits the groove for the moment. And so when we're in it, he's playing that and he's just going and he's finding and doing and all. I love that. Like, I absolutely love that. Versus where he was when he made Mirrors. That wasn't necessarily the place that I was in, or the place that I am in when it comes to house and all that. So, yeah, I absolutely recommend going to see DJ Seinfeld. It's absolutely going to be a time. He's absolutely going to make you move. So go ahead and and he's going to be at the Yuma tent. So I'm going to be in the Yuma a lot this year. But yeah, go check him out if that sounded like a vibe to you. All right, y'all, getting us to number 7, and I am so proud to say that I love the fuck out of these women. I think that they are so cool. I think they're so dope. I love what they have going on. Like, what they got cooked up, baby, is something vicious, and you need to experience it, okay? And I'm gonna read their name off while reading it because I can already barely pronounce it well, and I want to make sure I'm doing the best I can, okay? So it's ATARASHII GAKKO, okay? ATARASHII GAKKO, and that stands for New School in Japanese, y'all. They are a J-pop group. The women are giving like hyperpunk, punk, rock, hip hop, jazz, a little electronic. Like, the girls are giving me what I need, baby. And it's comprised of 4 young women. There is no leader. And I want to give you just a short little breakdown of each woman. They have their own little like AKAs, all right? And please, again, forgive me for any mispronunciation. But we have, first off, Miss Muzu. She is the sleeping kitten. And then we have Miss Suzuka, who is the wild card. We have Canon, who is the graceful one, and we have Rin, who is nice and funky. Baby, I love those descriptors. I absolutely love those descriptors. Y'all, these women, They can't get their foot off my neck right now. And I have to say, it is their blending of cultural artistry, right? It is their sporadic yet precise self choreo, all right? It's the theatrics, it's the hot mic, it's the stage presence, it's the energy that these young women bring to the stage, baby, that has me sold. They have such intention behind their art that I'm sold. I just am sold, and you should be too. You should be too. Honestly, that's all I really have to say. Except for these young women are the truth. These young women are doing the thing that needs to be done. These young women are giving it all, and you absolutely need to stop by their stage when they are performing at Coachella. Period. All right, y'all. At number 6, we have Adam 10 back to back with Mita Gami. Oh, baby. These are two Israeli DJ producers. And baby, when I tell you, I'm locked in. Okay, so here's the breakdown. I'm gonna go with Adam 10 first, and then we'll go to Mita Gami, and then we'll combine them. So Adam 10 is giving nasty freak dance trance. Okay, and let me tell you, one of the roadies actually, and I forget his name, but he knows who he is when you see this video. He was talking about Mal P because I didn't know who he was, and he was like, "Yo, you need to check him out." And I want to say he said it was like Nasty House. You see me and you hear me. Because, yeah, when I checked out his space performance, like he told me to, Miami Space Club Space performance, I was like, oh, yeah, this is nasty. Yeah. The nasty freak dance trance. Oh, yeah. Adam 10 is absolutely giving me what I need, baby. He's giving me what I need, okay? And one thing I will say is Adam 10 also has a Club Space Miami performance. And that put me in a whole zone. I was listening to that in the gym. My whole gym day consisted of listening to Adam 10. Like, I was in the zone when it came to him, okay? Now, what he does is like also fit his music for the environment and the moment, the night, whatever that needs, he's giving that. I love that. Another artist where I'm not that big of a fan of his like standalone music, but I love every time I've seen any of his live performances on YouTube, they always hit. They absolutely always hit. So Adam 10 is definitely more so like the vibe that gets me going and gets me moving. But then we have Mita Gami, and Mita Gami is giving random sounds, disco, funk, tech house, groove, okay? And I couldn't quite put my thumb on what this genre or subgenre is, right? Until I read a quote of his, right? And he said, he desires for music to be more than just a sonic entertainment experience, but rather a psychedelic agent that expands the listener's mind. That's what I get out of Mita Gami's music. I feel like I'm being transported into a place, but it also makes me groove. But then there's these random noises and sounds, and he has a set specifically. It's called Jungle. I didn't write it down, but it was like something jungle. And I'll link it down below. But y'all, when I tell you, I was like, oh, yeah. And I couldn't put my thumb on it, like I said, until I read the quote. But I was like, yeah. It all makes sense. Mita Gami is something vicious. But now together, as somewhat different as their sounds are, when they come together, y'all, it's so perfect. It blends so well. It almost seems like seamless and like they were meant to be a group duo. Yeah? Like Mita Gami, Adam 10 are doing what needs to be done. A song you should check out of theirs, Club 04. And a performance you absolutely need to see is Adam 10 back to back with Mita Gami. And it's Mayan Warrior Guadalajara set in 2023. Whew. Yeah. That set. Everything about it was amazing, from their sound selection, their music selection, to the actual production itself. And like whatever festival this was, it was really, really dope. Well, we know what festival it was, but it was really dope. Just the whole production of it all. Yeah. Adam 10 back to back with Mita Gami is absolutely a moment I need. They're going to be inside the Yuma tent. Absolutely a moment. Just absolutely a moment that you need to experience. I will definitely be experiencing. And I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to put you on, y'all. Go check out Adam 10 back to back with Mita, Gami. All right, y'all. We have now made it into the top 5, and it's getting real deep, baby. It's getting real deep, okay? At number 5, we have Hermanos Gutiérrez. This is a brother duo. They are Swiss and Ecuadorian. Their musical style is like instrumental, Latin, Western, psychedelic, right? It is absolutely a vibe. It's transcendent. It's healing. It's all the things, but let's get into them a little more, okay? So the two brothers are Alejandro, who plays lap steel and guitar, and then we have Esteban, who plays percussion and guitar. And a little bit of history on them. Esteban is the oldest. He's 8 years older than his brother Alejandro, and they visited Playa, Ecuador a lot, where their family is from. And so they visited a lot, and I believe Esteban just, he learned the guitar there more so. And so a lot of the styles of guitar playing he learned were Latin styles. But then he became a surfer, and so he got into surf rock, and a specific surf rock inspiration of his was Jack Johnson. And so that kind of blended his sound. And then comes along Alejandro, and he learns how to play the guitar via YouTube. All right, we love that, absolutely love that. And so yeah, they kind of blended together in 2015, decided we're gonna make this thing a thing. And before their first 3 albums, they were doing more so like Latin inspired music, but it wasn't until 2020 that they came and visited Mexico and the southwest region of the United States, where they started to pick up on some more Western styles. And so they started to incorporate that more in their music. And so their 4th album, Hijos del Sol, yeah, and I didn't even find it because I ain't got my glasses, baby. It's so hard. But it is, let me see. Yep, Hijos del Sol is where they incorporated their little more blends of Western. And from there, they've been doing that Western blend inside their music as well. Y'all, I'm telling you healing. I'm telling you peaceful. I'm telling you serenity. I'm telling you cinematic. Okay? It sounds like, and most people say, it sounds like something that should be in a spaghetti western, right? It should be in a Tarantino film, right? What is it? Sergioni, I went to film school, and Sergioni Leone. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know who I'm trying to talk about. But yeah, it's giving very much that, y'all. I absolutely love their music. And when I talk about healing, I really want to get specific. There was a French man who commented on their most recent video, Low Sun, speaking about how he just became a new father. And his daughter, his new baby, she was diagnosed with a rare form of lung cancer. And so I guess where they live in relation to where the closest like big hospital is a couple hours of a drive. And so during that drive, they listen to Hermanos Gutiérrez, and he talks about how it's become like the soundtrack to their drive. It paints the landscape. It really heals them on this drive. And like he talks about how he can't wait to really put his daughter onto this music, and like how healing it has been for his family. I feel that. I absolutely feel that, y'all. And you know how I feel about music, and how I feel about that live instrumentation and that live engagement and interaction. They're giving what needs to be gave. I'm telling you. You got to go to the Sonora and check them out. And funny enough, they have a song named Sonora. So that'll be a little moment. I know they're going to do that for sure. But yeah, Hermanos Gutierrez, whew, baby. They would be actually number 2 if it wasn't for the longevity I've had with these other 4 artists ahead of them. But Hermanos Gutierrez needs to be seen. They need to be talked about. They need to be heard. Go see them at Coachella. Absolutely go see them at Coachella, y'all. It's an experience that you don't want to miss. I'm telling you now. All right, y'all. At number 4, and really when I'm looking at my top 5, it's really a bunch of people of color, except for 2 people within one specific group, right? At least to my knowledge, I'm pretty sure they're both white. But either way, this whole top 5 is nothing but people of color, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it because they're all giving me something that I need, okay? Damn, I'm bumping my face. I'm so hype, okay? At number 4, y'all, we have the Nigerian queen herself, Miss Tems, y'all. She is a singer, songwriter, producer, okay? She produced her first single, okay? It was Mr. Rebel. And then the next single after that, I want to say is Try Me. Yep, Try Me, okay? Self-produced, baby. She created her sound and she rode the wave. She's giving R&B, alt R&B with a blend of Afro beats. Miss Tems's voice is so it's palpable. It pierces my soul. I literally have that. It pierces my soul. Her voice is an instrument of its own, and she sings with such an effortlessness. Jesus, I can't even effortlessness that I can only think of when I think of like a Whitney Houston, where it's like you're just up here producing the sound out of your vocals, and yet you just look like you're just chilling. Yeah, it's definitely given that. And Tems is not going to be the one to run around the stage or do a bunch of things from what I've seen at least. But she is the perfect example of if you're not going to do all that and you're going to sit and give us the voice, give us a voice. It should be a hot mic and you should be singing 95% of the music. And she is, and she does, and she sounds incredible. I need this moment because we don't have much of this right now at Coachella, and so I have to see Miss Tems. I have to see her do her thing. I have been deep in a Tems bag. Tems was like the soundtrack of my summer last year. I love Tems. I think she's incredible. Tems. She's the woman of the hour. She is that girl. She's giving what needs to be gave. Tems. That's all I got to say about Tems, except for if you want to have that moment, if you want to coast into the sunset, if you want to coast into the night, into the desert, baby, go see Miss Tems at Coachella. All right, y'all. At number 3, livening up the energy a little more, we have the one and only Miss Victoria Monet, y'all. Miss Victoria Monet. She was born in Atlanta, but she's a Sacramento girl. All right. She's giving what needs to be gave. She's a singer, songwriter, and one of the best, baby. If you love Ariana Grande, then you love Victoria Monet. All right. Victoria Monet, funny enough, I didn't even know they went to high school together. High school or middle school, but they went to school together, right? But Victoria Monet has been working alongside Ariana Grande as a co-writer from her debut album to at least Positions. I don't know if she did, is it Eternal Sunshine, the newest album, but she's definitely worked with her through Positions. And Victoria Monet is absolutely that woman. Okay, she's absolutely that woman. She's multifaceted. But first, let's go with her songwriting. Okay, I want to give her all her tens. She has written alongside Nas, Chris Brown, Chloe and Halle, the one and only B Rocka, Miss Brandy. Okay, Blackpink, Selena. The list goes on. She has co-written for the best of the best. And funny enough, she's just now receiving her first 3 Grammys of her career. One being Best New Artist. No. What's new about this list? What's new about that? But it's okay. It is what it is. I'm glad that they finally gave her her 10s, and I can't wait to see what more she does, okay? They may be new to this, but we've been true to this, okay? Victoria Monet is absolutely giving what needs to be done when it comes to music, but then she's a whole dancer, okay? In an interview, she said if she wasn't a singer, she would just be a dancer. Like, she loves the way it communicates music and the fluidity in her body and just the way it makes her feel. She says she would be a dancer. So she's combining the two. And then alongside with stage presence. When I saw Victoria Monet here in Dallas last year, we bought the tickets actually after we saw Beyonce. So that night we were sitting in the car and we were like, we got to go see Victoria Monet. We need a performance again. Okay. And funny enough, Victoria went to go see Beyonce that Saturday, right before her Sunday performance here in Dallas. And so me and the bestie Alex were like, is she going to be inspired or tired? Is she gonna be inspired or tired? Because if she's feeling like how we're feeling after this show, I don't know what she's gonna give. Baby, she was inspired, okay? She gave a performance out of her ass, baby. She gave us what needed to be gave. And I have an amazing video of her doing On My Mama that has done pretty well numbers wise. The people are loving it because I actually was able to catch the moment that Charlie Boy came out as the featured artist. If you don't know, On My Mama samples Charlie Boy's On My Mama, On My Hood, hey, I look like, hey, I'm going down a rabbit hole. Charlie sounded amazing. It was definitely a moment that needed to be had. Victoria Monet did her thing, the stage presence, the vocals, the choreo, the production. It was all incredible. Okay, body banging. She's a whole mother. Okay, she's a whole wife. Her husband is super supportive of her. Like, he's there in the background, baby, making sure she's got her angles. They taking the pictures. They doing the thing. He's filming for her. He's fixing her. Love that. I love that. She is just an amazing woman. She is a queen. She is one of the great performers of our time right now. She's up there with the Beyonce, with the Doja, with the Doechis, with the Chloe, with the girls that are doing what needs to be done performance-wise. Victoria Monet is absolutely that woman. She's absolutely that girl. Go check her out at Coachella, because I'm telling you, if she did what she did on her tour, baby, she is really going to step on our necks at Coachella. This is a history in the making, baby. Go see Victoria Monet at Coachella. Not if you have the chance, make the time. Go see her. Period. All right, y'all. Getting us to number 2 on the list. Oh, I know this might sound like a shocker, but it is the one and only Miss Doja Kitty. Okay, she is number 2. I've seen Doja already so many times. If you don't know, this channel is a Doja stan channel. Go check out any of my videos. Hell, in 2022, when I made my first videos, I was talking about how it was Doja featuring Coachella. Okay, she was Coachella in 2022. Doja is absolutely that girl, but I only have 2 points, and I don't have any notes except for these 2 points. Okay. Number 1, Doja shouldn't be a headliner yet. She should not be a headliner yet. She was just opening up for the headliners back in 2022 when she was opening up for Swedish House Mafia and The Weeknd, right? It's too soon. It's only been 2 years. I don't understand why. And I just think that she should have so much more of a catalog built up, more of a career built up before she hits that mark as a headliner at Coachella. Y'all know how I feel about legacy acts at Coachella being the headliner. That's just my opinion. Fight me for it. I don't care. But as much as I love Doja, I don't think the time is now. I just don't think the time is now. I would have loved to see her in like 2027. You know, that would have been a moment. I would have definitely ate that up. It could have been even longer, but it is what it is. I'll say 26, 27 would have been a moment for me. But like now, it's just not. And the reception of Scarlet was not great enough to me. Even though I think it was a really good album, it just wasn't great enough. Now, I will say her album, or her deluxe album, is coming out Friday. At this point, it'll be tomorrow, but by the time y'all see this, 2 days ago, right? I'm hoping that this does well. I'm hoping it's a good amount of content that we can kind of chew on. But yeah, I just don't feel like now is the time for her to be a headliner. But with that, the second point is Doja is absolutely headline material. She's absolutely headliner material. And if you're saying otherwise, you're silly. Okay? The people that saw her in 2022 who had never seen Doja, who had no interest in seeing Doja, have said that woman put on a motherfucking show. You're crazy if you think otherwise. It's a hot mic. The choreo is there. The production is there. She does what needs to be done. Doja, y'all know how I feel. I'm telling you, check out any of the videos. I rant about her enough. Doja is that girl. She's absolutely a headliner. Don't get it twisted. She's absolutely a headliner. Don't ever disrespect her to say she's not. Okay? Got it? Cool. So that's it on Doja. Love my baby. I can't wait to see her. It is definitely going to be a time. And I pray I have that artist pass so I can kind of just get in and I don't have to camp out because I don't want to miss the rest of my day. But I need to see this headlining performance because I know Doja, she has something to prove. She's still in a point in her career where she has some things to prove. Okay? I may be giving her high praise, but this is the moment where she's going to say, baby, y'all been talking all this noise. Y'all want to go there. Y'all want to say all these things. Y'all want to disrespect me. Y'all want to talk about me. Speak about me mean. Okay? Baby, I'm going to show you what I got. This is Doja's moment, and she's going to do that. Oh, she's going to eat it up like no other. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of you, Doja. Even though I don't think now is the time for you to do it, I know you're going to do what needs to be done. I love you, baby. I can't wait to see you at Coachella, and you're silly if you miss it. All right, y'all. Getting us to number 1. I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Okay? At number 1, finally, we have the one and only Khruangbin. I am so excited to see Khruangbin, y'all. Y'all have no idea. I don't know why I thought I was listening to them in 2019. I didn't get on Khruangbin until 2021. But either way, another Sev put on. Thank you so much for putting me on, Severine. Also, shout out to Soleil. My baby Sev just had her baby, her beautiful baby girl, Soleil. Congratulations, Sev and Mike. I can't wait to meet her. I can't wait to come out to Miami and come see her beautiful baby. Congratulations. Shout out to you, Soleil. Just a beautiful baby, a beautiful light, a beautiful joy into the world. Thank you, Sev and Mike, for bringing her into this world. Yeah, shout out. But yeah, they put me on to Khruangbin. We were driving to the beach one day, and baby, I fell in love. Khruangbin is from Houston, baby, and they are giving, let me make sure I give you, psych instrumental rock funk soul. However, they have a blend of sounds. I mean, it's such a blend of sounds. Like, their name is literally Thai, right? But I would say, and from what they've said in interviews, right, because there's so many cultures out there in Houston, they draw from influences of West African, South Asian, Mexican, South American. Like, there's so many different soul, like I said, that funk, that Black American blues. Come on, baby, let's get into it. Black rock, that black country. Come on, let's really get into it, okay? Shout out to Miss Beyonce and Cowboy Carter. But yeah, the group is comprised of 3 members, right? So we have Miss Laura Lee, who plays the bass. We have Mr. DJ, who plays the drums. And then we have Mark, who plays the guitar. And it's interesting because as intricate as their sound and what they do when they talk about it is, it's really rudimentary, okay? So I want to walk us through the process of how they make their music. And it starts with the drums, Mr. DJ, right? Mr. DJ starts off giving Laura Lee a bunch of like drum loops. And I want to really give DJ his 10s, baby, because DJ, do you know how difficult it must be to play that tightly and that consistently? And also, DJ also has very breakout moments within many of their songs where he's playing, baby, where he's playing. But I feel like people kind of shit on him a little bit because they're like, oh, he must be good. I can't believe he's so content with just playing these simple. No, baby, ain't nothing simple about it. Put some respect on his motherfucking name. You hear me? Put some respect on his name. DJ is doing what needs to be done. And he's the foundation, because what they build is really off of that starting point of DJ sending those drum loops, right? So wherever DJ goes, then he sends that over to Laura Lee, right? Laura Lee playing bass, she plays her bass over it and she does her part. Again, all separate. They're all alone when they're doing this. They just send it off into steps. After that, then it goes over to Mark where he plays his guitar. And his guitar is almost like the vocals over what they have, right? And so then when they get together live, that's when they kind of try to figure out, okay, how do we actually make this work together? And in the recording is when they're actually playing it all together. They record in a barn, an untreated barn, y'all. And so they love when some of the environment bleeds into the music. I've listened to their music sometimes and I'll hear birds chirping and stuff. And I think it's even in the music, but it's actually not. It's like actual birds chirping, but it fits perfectly because there are moments within their music that happens where a branch is scraping on the barn and you hear it. Like, so many moments. Such when I tell you Khruangbin heals me. When I'm feeling stressed, when I'm feeling anxious, when I'm feeling like in one of my moods or when I'm going, Khruangbin aligns me. Oh, they align me, baby. Their new album comes out tomorrow, which by the time y'all see this, it's already came out. I am so excited for this new album, baby. I've always had this vision of Khruangbin. And funny enough, they were there in 2019 and I didn't know who they were. That was before I was really breaking down the lineups. And I miss Khruangbin. And I should have saw them at Coachella in 2019 because, again, favorite Coachella of all time. That would have been a moment to see them. But y'all, Khruangbin, I have always envisioned seeing them at sunset on the main stage, the mountains in the background, a beautiful sunset around me as they're just strumming along and drumming along and doing. Oh. I can't wait to see Khruangbin. I can't wait to see them. I would love for them to bring out Leon Bridges weekend too. That would be a vibe for sure. Mariella. Y'all, I love every single one of their albums. I play every single one of them. I can't even speak. I play every single one of their albums front to back all the time. It just depends on the mood that I'm feeling. Khruangbin, is everything. Do I have anything more for them? Healing, like I said. Sunset, like I said. Barn Studio, like I said. It's in Burton, Texas. I don't know if that matters to you, but Burton, Texas, baby. The lyrics. Oh, lyrics are the last thing and not the most important. Some of their songs have no lyrics at all, but they use the lyrics to accent the music that they already have. And one thing they always say is like, we don't want to do anything that the three of us can't do live. So they're super big on being able to perform all their music live. I'm so excited to see them. They are absolutely my number one. Khruangbin is the truth. Khruangbin is the light. Khruangbin is the way. Khruangbin is my headliner for Coachella 2024 Sunday. And really, no, I really want to see Tai Tai. Tai Tai is number one, really, really. But like Khruangbin is right there, baby. Yeah, Khruangbin is the truth. Go see Khruangbin. You're silly not to. You're silly not to go see Khruangbin at Coachella this year. They're going to give what needs to be gave. I cannot wait. Khruangbin, number one, must-see artist on Sunday. Period. All right, y'all. So that wraps up my must-see artist for Coachella 2024 Sunday. That wraps up my artist you should know for Sunday and my artist you should know series for Coachella 2024. Y'all, it has been a journey to produce these for you. I feel like last year was already one, and this year it's only getting better, and each year it's going to get better. Hopefully one day soon, Golden Voice Coachella sponsors me to really make some high quality videos or, really get this out to y'all, because I really want this to be helpful for you in choosing some artists to go see. Again, I'm gonna get on my soapbox real quick and then I'm gonna wrap this up because I don't want to overdo it too much. But y'all, if you said that there were no artists on this lineup, that this lineup was terrible, that this lineup was shit, this lineup was weak as hell, I done gave y'all 3 days with nearly 20 artists on each day, some more, right? And baby, what? There were no artists. The lineup was weak. What are you talking about? You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. Baby, you're crazy. You missed out. You missed out. But there's still tickets available for weekend 2. But I love that there's still tickets available because that means it's going to be empty and it's going to be easy to see people. Easy. Weekend 2 is going to be a time for sure. I can't wait. Q Plus, y'all know about the experience that is happening. There's so much coming. I think I might try to give y'all like a little vlog video of the time that I was last year when I was trying to see Kali Uchis and I was running late. So I want to show y'all that little run. I'm going to do a video about parking, where you should park and how to get into the venue. There's so much to come. There's so much to experience, y'all. I can't wait to go to Coachella. Again, I wasn't even planning on going this year, so the fact that I've been blessed to go is just a blessing. But yeah, y'all, I hope this video didn't run too long, but at the same time, like my girl Nicole said, baby, she could hear me go on for hours, and so I'm giving you what needs to be gave. I hope this was a healthy video for you. I'm so excited to see y'all in the desert. Maybe let's talk about a meetup, or if you see me, stop me and just say what's up. Like, baby, I'm open to some hugs, some love, some turn up, some recommendations while we're out there on the field. Tell me about your time. I will feature you in the vlog, period. But yeah, absolutely, y'all. I'm so excited. That is my Sunday must-sees. That is my Sunday honorable mentions. That is the artist you should know for Coachella 2024. And I'll see y'all in the desert, y'all. All right. Talk to you soon. Later.